Welcome back, everyone, and I'm here again with Ross Benjamin, SBR contributor, and today we're going to be looking at that college football game between Tennessee and Mississippi. Let's remember that Ross right now is 20-6 with his college football picks. Now, for the moment, bookies are favoring Ole Miss at minus 16.5 with a 46.5 point total. How you doing this morning, Ross?
I'm doing very well. Boy, that 20-6 sounds sweet to our ears. I hope it's sweet to the viewers' ears as well.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's keep the good times rolling and see if we can keep on adding to that 21 and 22 and 23. All right, so I was actually going over this article this morning, and something that caught my attention that you wrote was the fact that Tennessee has been struggling when they're on the road in the last 3 seasons. Now, can you elaborate exactly what you meant by their road woes in this case?
Sure. Since the start of the 2011 season, the Tennessee Volunteers have gone a miserable 1-13 on the road, Dex, and that includes 0-5 straight up in ATS as an underdog of 16 or more when they're facing an opponent off back-to-back wins. And obviously, with Mississippi's undefeated record, they're off back-to-back wins.
Now, Ross, in our past videos, we've spoken about Ole Miss, and how about the fact that you were pretty high on them at the beginning of the season? Now, I can only assume that they haven't let you down so far. Am I right?
Absolutely correct, Dex. I mean, they've not only got off to a terrific 6-0 start to the season, but they've also defeated the then #1 ranked Alabama Crimson Tide 2 weeks ago. And then last week, they go on the road at Texas A&M in front of 106,000 in College Station, and they absolutely wallop the A&M Aggies. So they're off to a terrific start, and they've by far not exceeded my expectations, but they certainly have met them.
All righty, my man. So before we actually get your pick on the spread or a total for this game, can you give us an overall analysis about this game just so we can have a better idea of what your pick is being recommended for?
Well, there's no doubt this is a very improved Tennessee Volunteers team, Dax. Despite their 3-3 record, their losses have come at the hands of Georgia, Oklahoma, and Florida, the latter of which was just by a single point. And the game at Georgia, they lose by 3 as a 16-point dog. So this has been a very competitive team. This is a potential spot that the Rebels might get caught looking ahead, I guess you could say, if you look at the fact they're a double-digit favorite at home versus a team they should beat this week. And then on deck, they play at LSU. And then 2 weeks from now, they'll host Auburn. However, if they proved anything last week besides being a good team, this is a locked-in and focused team. And, you know, going back to the annals of history, any undefeated conference home favorite of 16 or more, which Mississippi is, and they're coming off a straight-up underdog win like they did last week against Texas A&M, they've gone 24-4 ATS. That's 86% since 1989. I'm going to stick with the Ole Miss Rebels, minus 16.5 over Tennessee in this one, Dex.
All right, folks, you heard it here first. Make sure you go ahead and back the Mississippi Ole Rebels to make that pick to nice 21-6 for the season. And Ross, as always, my man, it's a pleasure talking football with you, and I look forward to doing it again soon.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.